All right, boys. So when we last left off with creating the best offense, I showed you guys that I was in the tight slots formation. I was in the Miami Dolphins offensive playbook, and I was really enjoying this tight slots formation. And you can do a lot of the same stuff from Miami as you can do here in New England, which is what I'm going to be running here. And I wanted to shift focus over to this New England offense because a lot of people hit me up on either Twitter or they hit me up in the Discord and they asked me what I think the best true meta offense is, especially for regs. A lot of people have shifted focus back to regs or they're in their CFMs. And the honest answer is I think the best offense is U trips. It's the hardest offense in the game to stop. Trips tight end is extremely good, extremely difficult to stop in its own right. So, how can you use these two meta formations, but also use what I'm trying to break down and I'm trying to show you, which is going to be this gun tight slots formation? And all of this is in the New England offensive guide, or offensive playbook, I should say. I will do a full guide breakdown on this playbook on the website. But basically, let's go ahead and dive right into this. All right, so what I want to break down in this video is in the last video I showed you, you have to understand how to beat two man under. And once you understand how to beat two man under and man coverage in general, then the rest of it becomes pretty easy because a lot of people they understand hash marks. They know how to, short side you throw a streak in a corner, wide side you motion out a streak and you throw a corner, right? So let's go ahead and I'll walk you through how this would look. Doesn't really matter. It'll come out in any play. Just kind of showcase how this looks, right? But basically, what you're looking to do, depending on which hash mark you're on. Like, so here I'm on this left hash, and to get a corner out open, all you do is you need a streak and a corner out, and this is going to get the corner out open on the sideline. Very easy thing to do, right? Now, if you do the same combination to the wide side, you will notice that it does not actually work, right? So if you were to do the same combo over here to the right, you'll see can't throw that same corner out and actually get a completion more times than not. Now, right there, I was able to ag it and cut in front of the corner. That's not going to be something you're able to do very consistently. And it's all dependent upon these hash marks, right? Left or right. So you want to do a streak corner combo by default to the short side of the field. That's going to do a good job of getting the corner out open. The wide side, however, requires you to motion a guy out generally, and this is what people are going to be doing, right? So they'll do a combination that looks like this right here. Now, with this guy motioned out over here, you will be able to throw this corner out over here to the sideline. And you can see you can pull that deep outside zone or outside quarter or outside third, and you can pull them deep. But with that, that's generally a tell. People are going to catch on to that. You're not going to be able to constantly abuse that over and over again against solid competition. So you need to find ways to attack the wide side of the field without using emotion. And that's where this video is going to come into play. I want to showcase really one main combination that I like, and this is a trick that nobody else is using. I promise you, nobody else is using this trick, and I'm doing this out of the play corners and go. But you can do this out of any play in general, and you can just smart route a stop and go, right? So let me just walk you through this. We'll go ahead and do the cover four drop again. Just kind of, if it's going to be to cover two, it'll be to cover three. It'll be to cover two, cover three, cover four. Basically, anything that they have, it'll beat. Now, as you see, you've got these out and ups, these stop and goes, so to speak. What you want to do here, you want to simply smart route them, and then put a corner out to the wide side of the field. So your play art's going to look like that on the right-hand side. Now, this is to the wide side of the field. You could do the same combination with just streak and a corner to the left, because remember, you don't need to do anything to the short side of the field. But pay attention to what happens with that corner out. You'll see we're able to step up right here, and you're able to get that wide open corner out to the right side. So to the wide side of the field, this out and up does a phenomenal job of getting open. Or not getting open, but pulling the zone so your corner gets open. The other thing that you can do, as I mentioned, if you wanted to go ahead and use any other play, right? So we could come out and mesh switch, do the same combination where we're going to manually hot route that stop and go. And then when you smart route that one, you see it runs a little bit shorter. This does the same thing. This is going to pull the zone the exact same way. It just makes it happen a little bit quicker. So now you can go ahead and spam that corner out to the right side as well. So yeah, really easy thing to do. You can do a lot here. It's like if I wanted to run PA flood shot, which is probably the best play in this entire formation, but I still wanted to go ahead and beat that zone coverage to the wide side of the field. I can do that right here. We can go this combo right here where we've got the short side covered. We've got the wide side corner. Easy. Just easy as that. And it's a trick that not many people know. Matter of fact, I would be willing to bet there's not more than a handful of people that even understand how this works. So hopefully this is something that you guys can start mixing in, confusing your opponent, and hopefully you guys learn something from this. And with that being said, in the next video, we'll go ahead and we'll keep breaking down this scheme in full and how it's going to merge to where you can use all of your meta concepts out of this formation, and then you can also dive into some of those meta formations like the trips tight end and the U trips that I think really are even just levels ahead of your tight offsets and so forth that you see a lot of the community run. So with that being said, hopefully you guys enjoy it, and I will catch you in the next video.